hi, Sujata. Oh, many of them are old students also. Okay, yeah. So I was working with the HDFC Bank also. Then various means I've started my banking from cooperative banking to foreign banks, and in all the departments I've worked. All the departments in the sense, I've worked in retail banking. I've worked under pressure. Hi, hi everyone. Yeah, I've worked under that insurance and mutual fund pressures. So I've worked under trade finance, treasury part also, back office I've seen. So almost everything, all the departments of banking, corporate finance. I worked in corporate finance also. So see here, all these things which are there in CIB have gone through my hands. Means it's a working experience as such. So that it becomes easier now because see here, if you learn something and you have not handled it, then things become difficult. But if you have handled it on a daily basis, I've handled almost trade finance for 4 years, and that also international trade finance. So that includes all that LC, bank guarantee, everything, all those things. I've handled corporate finance for almost 5, 6 years, retail banking for almost 3 years. So that's why these all things are means daily routine for me, to be frank. Okay. So that's my introduction. That's it. And that much is enough. Okay. Now about the subject as such. See, here, today we won't be going into the details of the topics. From tomorrow we'll be starting some topics. Okay. So from tomorrow we'll start the subject. Today we'll be going for orientation class. Orientation means what? How should you study? Number one. What is the portion? And what is the target of yours? What you have to grasp? Okay, that's what we'll be focusing on because that is important. Otherwise, if the first day only I start, you don't get the logic of how to study as such. Okay, firstly, can you guys hear me? Everyone, can you all hear me? Type yes in the comment section. Hi. Type yes in the comment section if you can hear me. Otherwise, what happens? I'll just go on speaking, and you guys are not able to hear me. So that's uh, not a win-win situation, isn't it? Chalo. Yeah, so let's start. Yeah. So welcome all everyone. Welcome to the CIB batch. Okay. ABM today's first lecture orientation class. So firstly, before going to ABM, we'll first know what all are the subjects because everything has changed now. Earlier there was very easy. CIB was very easy up to last year, or in fact last semester. Okay. Only ABM, BFM, and a elective. Elective was many of them took retail only, right? So things were a bit easier then. At that time, we used to say that okay, ABM is difficult, BFM is most difficult, and retail is easy. But now all the four subjects have become difficult. ABFM, this is also a difficult topic, very difficult, huh? Because this also I've seen, I've gone through the syllabus, and this ABFM also it contains that all MBA logic, the management process. Look at this. Okay, I'll just focus on these paper 3 and paper 4 now. I'll tell you the some details about this 3 and 4. Okay, then I'll come to ABM. So paper 3 ABFM means basically this is more related to MBA. Okay, so the management process, it includes all that directing, managing, staffing, then organizing. All those are from MBA. Those who have done MBAs and those who have done MBAs really well. Now, see here, there's a difference in doing MBA and a difference in doing MBA by studying. Okay, so we all, many of us, what do we do? Last night studies, right? So yeah, even I know that these things happen, right? Last night studies are the important part of engineering and MBA mainly. Okay, so I've also done my engineering, so I know all these things. So importantly, I've done my engineering from Pune, COP. Then yeah. So what happens is many a times I have seen that doing MBA is just reading those smaller books which are available in guides and we clear that paper. But that's not the point. Okay, MBA should be done from the management perspective. So the management process, whatever it is, all these things you might remember. Advanced concepts of financial management. This is similar to that of the financial MBA, finance MBA. Okay. Valuation mergers, again similar to that of finance MBAs. And emerging business solutions. Again, these are all these MBA topics. Okay. Then BRBL. BRBL is completely legal. Sure, it's, I won't say it's the same legal paper from your JIB. JIB, we had that legal paper, right? Now that paper has been removed from JIB. It has been brought, yeah, yeah. It has been brought to CIB. Okay. So the point over here is, this is not the same paper as legal, because I'll tell you what is the difference. The difference is, look at the subject name itself: banking regulations and business laws. Now, see here, both these two new subjects, this ABFM and BRBL, if you look at these points, important focus of this is on business. Look at this business. Okay, I'll expand this. See this. This is ABFM, Advanced Business. Here, BRBL, Business Laws. So they are more focusing on business perspective. Why are they focusing more on business perspective? Because look at this. Banking is a two-way sword. Okay, means we call it two-way sword. Two-way sword means what? Banking has both the edges. Number first edge is of that of your regulations, RBI regulations, and second edge is of the business. If you do only business and no regulations, then you are gone in banking. If you do only regulations and no business, then also you are gone. So we have to balance between these two. And really, Sujata, as you said earlier, means she has rightly pointed it out. Too vast. My God, I have seen the portion. It's so vast that people will get mad after this. I'll tell you, because the books, if you see, 700 pages books, 600 pages books, and if you go on reading, you don't understand what is important to be read. Yeah, it means immediately this happens. You don't understand what is important. Where should I focus? Even the minor topics are given so much importance, and they two pages per topic. My God! And I've seen many of them. I'll tell you frankly, I've seen many of them. Just what I'll tell you is, write the paragraph whichever is available in the book, and just type it on Google. Just type that paragraph on Google. You'll get the full article, and you'll see the same article in the books. Now the point over here is, the difficult part is how much will you read? And you are a banker, you are not a student. As a banker, you have to work for around 8 hours. I'm very conservative in saying 8 hours. You guys don't work 8 hours now. Everyone is working minimum 10 hours now in banking and under the pressure. See, our pressures in the banking, even I know now. What are the pressures, right? The pressures in the banking, everyone, 9 to 10, my God. And how will you study? That is the problem. Means many of the bankers are working up to 8 p.m. daily. Yeah, 7 p.m. is a normal norm nowadays. So the point over here is, how will you study? That is the point. And if you have too much big books, it's very difficult to focus on these. And coming back to this business laws, okay? If you look at the BRBL, it contains almost 50 to 60% of the legal paper. 50%, okay? But remaining 50, they have brought in new topics. New topics means, if you see this, let me show you. See this: regulations and compliance. Then important acts, legal aspects of banking. These two are related to legal only. Huh? JIB legal. So those who have cleared legal, okay, means in fact you all have cleared legal. So you'll find this easy. Part A and B. Okay. Only this part you'll find it a bit difficult. Commercial and other laws over here, because these are mainly related to, some parts are related to commercial laws. Okay. So 60-70% this paper is same as that of the legal, but they have brought in new regulations over here. Okay, now coming back to our topic, ABM over here. Okay, I didn't speak anything about BFM, because BFM is also my topic only. I'll be taking BFM, but in April. Okay, so at that time I'll definitely discuss BFM, because BFM is so huge. I'll tell you, people really are afraid of ABM and BFM is the most difficult topic I would suggest. because it includes once this risk management starts, module B. Okay, once it starts, and in fact A also, forex. These two topics will are going to eat your head like anything. And I'll tell you one important part. If you are very clear on module B in BFM, okay, if you are very clear on module B in BFM, you will definitely be able to solve module C and D easily. Understand this? Easily. Because module B is the base of module C and D. You have to focus very keenly on module B. Module A is totally different. Module A has nothing to do with all these three modules. Module A is international banking, forex, all the numericals, all these means RBI's role, all the roles of FEDA, FEMA, and this FEDA, FEMA, all these things are there. Okay, you'll get case studies also there. So these three topics are related. Module B, C, and D in BFM. Okay, why am I telling you about BFM? Because I will be the one who will be handling BFM also. So that's why you'll see my face only in BFM also. Okay. Now let's come to our hero of today. Okay. Our hero of today is ABM because we are in ABM class, right? Yeah. BFM is I think on April 14th. 14th April it is starting. Okay. 14th April. So I'll be teaching BFM. Okay. And BFM minded, I'll tell you, ABM and BFM, both the topics. You attend a class, and I bet it those who have attended earlier, you just inquire if you have any one of them. Okay, if you know any one of them. The topics which we study are so easy. I make it so easy that it's a basic knowledge. I'll bring it to that level of basic knowledge. It is all difficult words are made simple over here. Okay, that's what my logic is. Okay, move on. So now module A. This is of statistics. Okay, I'm having all the detailed studies of this. I will be discussing this. Module A, then HR, then credit management, and then compliance in banks and corporate governance. So these all topics I'll be discussing in details now because I'll just show you. Details means what? I'll show you whatever it is. Now these electives, rural HR, everybody of you amongst you might not have selected, right? This registration is starting from 1st April, right? So you select this means I won't suggest anyone which elective to be taken, right? Many of you might be facing this problem. Which elective should I take? Rural, HR, IT, central banking, or risk? Okay. Now the negative mark is removed. That is out. So electives, rural HRs here. Electives I would always suggest the ones which you are familiar with or where you have worked with. You select those electives because that brings almost 30 to 40% of your studies are done if you're working in that. Okay, so that's what I would always suggest. The main simpler ones, there is nothing simple as such, to be frank. Risk is the most difficult one. That's obvious. Central banking is related to RBI. This is more of a theory topic. Central banking is more theory. Almost nil problems in this. Yeah, no problems in this. Okay. IT also, I don't think so. There are any problem. I haven't taken IT, but I've taken central banking. I know central banking. I know rural also. Rural, there are problems. There are problems available. HR, no problems. Okay. Problems means numericals. Okay. No numericals in HR, no numericals in IT, I think so. Yeah. Risk, there are numericals. Central banking, no numericals. Rural numericals, yes. Okay. So select accordingly as per what you know, what you are strong in. Okay. Check the portions. Okay. In fact, on Adda 24/7 also we have given all these portions. Okay. We discuss these portions on the regular basis. You can definitely go and check which is the best elective available. Okay. Yeah. In fact, we'll be guiding you also in that case. We have various videos on this. Okay. Now coming back, how much time is required for CIB preparation? Okay. You are looking at this child, this student, right? You all guys are doing the same thing. Yeah. All these, right? Studying. Don't understand anything, right? Just studying. So if you have 3 months, you need minimum 1 hour daily. Remember this. And as per the new portion, I bet you need 1 hour. If somebody is planning to do the last week studies, if somebody is planning to do the last week studies, like you did in earlier CIB, just 2 days before, taking holiday from the bank and studying, you won't be able to get it. Okay, because the portions are huge, subjects are vast, they can't be covered at all in last 2 to 3 days. Okay, it won't be possible. Okay, so minimum 1 hour study on a daily basis. So that's why we are having the class also. Minimum 1 hour we are having, right? Every class of ours is 1 hour. So that much is enough. Okay, you study this class, go through this class, revise these videos, and you'll be able to do it. Okay. Now the point over here is I'll come to something important over here. How much time is wasted in your banking job? I'll tell you how. We all feel that work daily, means we work from 9 a.m. to 7 a.m. or 10 a.m. in the morning, what in the evening, whatever it is. But I'll tell you one thing: what you do, at least for next 3 months, okay, you do an analysis. Means what? Useful and non-useful. Just make two columns on paper. Okay, just make two columns on paper and try to mark the hours. In the morning, when you go at around 10 a.m. in the morning, 10 to 11, then you mark this 1 hour was useful or not. If yes, tick. If it was not useful, tick on non-useful hours. Okay, tick like that, and you'll understand one thing: the work in our bank, the fruitful work, useful work in our bank is generally for, I'll tell you, not more than 3 to 4 hours. Huh? Yeah, two exams in a week. Yeah. This time they've made it a bit difficult. Yeah, two exams in a week. Which one is easy? Again, I would suggest it depends on this. Yeah, whatever your this background is. Okay, that is a point. In fact, HR, I feel HR and means my personal feeling. It's not binding on anyone. My first personal feeling is HR is okay for clearing this, and central banking also only theory part. So that's what me. I have dealt in this central banking. That's why I know central banking. Okay, somebody might have worked in rural, so they can write on rural also. It depends on that. Okay, but I would always suggest here. As of now, in 4 papers, you are having numericals. Okay, means ABM numerical yes, BFM numerical yes, and that what ABFM numerical yes, BRBL no numerical. Okay, so 3 papers you are having numericals. So try to get some paper where no numericals are there, isn't it? That's what I feel. Okay. No. That's what the point is. Don't read the books, okay? Just follow the classes, read the e-books, whatever are available from our side, okay? Then tests are available. Those tests, that much, these are enough for you, okay? Don't go for any other reading. In fact, you won't get the time also. Even if you feel that you want to read something, you won't get time. I know it because I have worked in these bankings, okay? Yeah. Rural is difficult, huh? Rural bank, because you have numericals on this. Rural banking is similar to that of retail. Yeah. Coming back. HRM also, as it is in ABM. Yeah. You can choose HRM also. See here, rural banking, I'll tell you, more of a retail banking. Means 70% of that is in retail banking. That earlier, those who have given retail banking in old syllabus. Okay. Books are terrifying. I know it. Yeah. So what do we do in this case? In this case, I would always suggest unwanted WhatsApp groups and messages. Try to avoid them at least for next 2 3 months. All that politics, this leader said that leader said that, then this photo, that photo. Forget this. Why are you worried about this? Okay, you should be worried about your core jobs. Here, I'll always tell you one thing in your life. Okay, because today the orientation class, so that's why I'm more of a frank in speaking. From tomorrow, when we'll be talking about the subject, we won't have time to speak about these lives. Here, in your life, always it's like this: one is your core, and second is your. There are two circles. Okay, the circle of the one is influence. This is known as influence circle. I'll write it over here. Circle of influence. Influence. Okay, where which you directly are affected in your life. Influence. And second is circle of concern. Circle of concern. Okay, these are the two circles in your life. Always remember. Circle of influence means what? Your job. I'll write it over here. Your job, right? then your family. These are all the circles of your influence. Okay, your job, your family, everything is a circle of influence. But this circle of concern means what? Politics, right? Politics. Then what is happening in this economy means economy is important for you bankers, but not the detailed economical part here. What's happening in Germany? What's happening in this USA? Why should you be concerned about this at least for next 2 3 months? So focus on circle of influence, which is your direct thing. Job, family, CIB. This is your because this will give you revenue, this won't give you revenue. And I'll tell you, majority of your time is spent in this circle of concern, not in the circle of influence. You should focus more time on circle of influence, which is directly affecting you. But we spend more time on circle of concern, which is not directly affecting us. What this guy told, what that leader told, what that leader was doing, when, what did the other leader do, what did Modi do, what did the other Rahul Gandhi do, what are you concerned with? You are concerned with your job. That's it. And at least CIB, I will tell you, for next 3 months, focus on CAIIB only. For switch off all the televisions, all the social media, nothing is required for you for next 3 months. Afterwards, you have life. Okay, throughout your life, you are doing the same thing. So do it afterward. But when you do after the exam, you will be doing it with 2 increments. That is the point, right? So whenever you do this after the CIB, you will be doing it with two increments, right? Also that IPL, my God, IPL. This team won, that team won. Forget this, man. This team, that team. Ah, yeah. Nowadays, almost 2.5 months, not even 3 months now. 2 months, I would say, isn't it? March is end, over. So only 2 months now. So 2 months, focus on this only. Okay, don't look here and there. Okay, unwanted groups, messages, remove it. Overwhelming emails, don't follow these emails. Okay, instant messaging notifications. This is always a headache. Instant messaging, and we always click on that. Once you get this message, this is a new video. Click. Why should I click? Why do I focus on that new video? What that guy has to say? Then let him say anything, right? Yeah. Video. It is. Yeah. Oh, video courses are available for electives. Yeah. Video courses are available for electives, everyone. Okay, any elective via video courses are available. No live classes over there available. Why? Because there's no time. In 2 months, how can we cover all these 5 subjects in this? So video courses are as good as live classes only. So these are all given, details are given in those. Okay, unnecessary friends, chats, and tea breaks. These are all unwanted things for next 2 months. Online shopping. If you want to shop, you shop it and close it. That's it. Don't go on browsing. Okay. Similarly, over here, is the professional guidance required? Yes, it is required. Because otherwise, what happens? It's like the lamppost. See here. What is the professional guidance? It is lamppost. Means, suppose if you are walking on the road and if it is totally dark, you don't know where to go. But if you have light, some lamppost over there, lamppost on the road, that will guide you where you have to go. So that's the professional requirement. Means professional guidance. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they are available in this question bank also. That's ebooks and everything which is available. You'll get those questions also. Okay, so guidance from professional required, yes, but professional should be trustworthy, proven track record, friendly and empathetic. Empathetic means what? That person should understand your problem. Otherwise, what's the use? If the person is not understanding how the banker is coming after working for 10 hours, he won't be able to, you won't be able to grasp whatever I am telling you, isn't it? How can I rob the time? Importantly, I'll tell you, if you want to clear this exam, read the GRs available on your bank website. Okay, employee portals, you all, my banks might be having employee portals. Try to read the GRs as much as possible, at least the headings, not the full GR. Full GR, I know many of us, if we don't have time also, so just read the headings and the first para. There you'll grasp whatever it is. Okay, then IIBF vision, follow the IIBF vision. This you'll get it on your emails once you become the member. Read it, it's available freely. Also on that IIBF website also, they have given this IIBF vision. Follow that, because at least 5 to 10 questions are asked from IIBF vision also. So when your boss instructs you to do something technical, think about what are the developments you can do. Means what are the technical parts in that. If somebody tells you to process a new loan, so think about the technical part. Try to learn from that processing. See here, the more you do some job, the more you do something on a regular basis, the more you'll be able to grasp it. Okay, yeah, practice book. Okay, okay. What I'll do is, okay, all you guys, those who are having some technical problems, okay, what I'll do is I'll give you those technical numbers. Hold on, everyone, just give me 1 minute. Okay, see this. What am I doing is I'm giving you these numbers. You can directly contact Santosh. You can directly contact these guys also. See this. Yeah. See this. I've put it in the pinned comment. Okay. I've pinned this comment. So everyone who is having some technical error, you can directly contact these numbers. Okay. And they'll definitely guide you in that case. Okay. Chalo. Move on. So next one. Study early in the morning as much as possible. Study in the weekend with full efforts. If your job is far away from home, study while traveling. This is also important because traveling also eats up much of our time in our life. Okay, so try to study during that time. But how? For studying into that, reading books is not possible. So what I would suggest, you will be having these recorded sessions of our classes. So listen to that to those recorded sessions during traveling. Put your iPods in your ear and that's it. Okay. So mainly CIB syllabus is very ABM syllabus is very essential for aspirants who are preparing for upcoming. So syllabus is important. Forget it. It is a backbone. See here, ABM is basically the backbone of any banking basically now. Why? Because it gives you the overall banking scenario from branch banking to this credit management to loans to HR. Everything is covered in that. So that becomes the backbone of our daily working. IIBF has introduced some changes and additions in this ABM syllabus. Of course, they have done many changes. Okay, so candidates need to plan their own preparation strategy for ABM papers. Here, it's as per your means here. How do you feel? Means how comfortable you are in timing. Somebody might be having some time in the morning, so study in the morning. Somebody might be having the time at night or in the evening, so study at night. But do study regularly. It can be any time, but do study regularly. Okay. So we have this live classes, ebooks, test. You can definitely go for it also. Okay. Now let me come to the topic actually. The subject has been divided into 4 modules. Okay. This ABM is in 4 modules, namely statistics, HRM, credit management, and compliance in bank and corporate governance. Now look at this. Module ABC were there earlier also. In your earlier syllabus, ABC was there. D was not there. So at that time you had economics. Now that economics has been shifted to JIB and your ABFM paper. They have shifted this to these 2 parts. So now you are having directly statistics, HRM, credit management and compliance. Now we'll see each one in details. Okay. Now before those who are watching on YouTube, kindly download Adda 24/7 app. Those who are on YouTube, okay, download Adda 24/7 app and watch this. See here, you are getting all that premium study material, live classes, ebooks, everything you are getting. So download it right now. Also, those who are in the class also, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you are getting 2 things. In the morning, we are giving means I myself am giving lectures on for JIB at 6:30, 7:30 for CIB BFM, and ABM in the ABM at 8:30. So 3 hours 3 sessions I am taking in the morning. So subscribe to it definitely and click on the bell icon. Daily new topic is being taken. And remember, these topics are many a times asked. I do take them in the classes also, paid classes also. Okay, that which is covered on YouTube will always be covered in the classes. Okay, but then also what happens is if you listen twice, you will definitely be able to grasp it, isn't it? And all the topics from the classes are never taken on YouTube because that is not possible. Also, YouTube is hardly 20-25 minutes or 30-minute sessions. Okay, so that's why subscribe to this, but you'll get some important information over here. And those who are watching on YouTube, okay, definitely subscribe to this and click on the bell icon. Now let's come to module A, statistics. See this, module A will include unit definitions of statistics, importance and limitations, data collection, classification and tabulation. Now this will include what? This will include everything related to the basics of statistics, how the data is collected, then how the data is collected in the sense how it is classified, then sampling, how the sampling is done, sampling techniques will be there. See here, it comes over here in module B. So sampling techniques will come over here. So these techniques are useful in this data collection. So now we go, unit 1 is basically the index or the base of all the coming units. So how it is tested? Measure of central tendency. Here you will get central limit theorem. Sampling techniques means you have roughly 3 to 4 main techniques, and many of the time I'll tell you they ask you snowball sampling, snowball. Okay, this is a new liking for this IIBF. They always ask you what is snowball sampling. If you are in if somebody has given it earlier, okay. Yeah, I've already given this ABFM BRBL some details also. Okay. No, no, no. I'm going to teach only two subjects, ABM and BFM. Okay, not all. ABM also I'll be taking module A and C. I won't be taking HR and that other one. A and C is from my side. Okay. Yeah, cumulative score is still there. It is still there for see here. The cumulative score concept of that 45 marks, right? It's still there. Huh? It's still there, but again the same logic. So once all the papers and one stroke. Okay, only then it's useful. Otherwise, it's not. Okay. Yeah. So measures of central sampling techniques means they always like the snowball sampling, and there are various sampling techniques. Okay, mainly they ask the snowball only. Measures of central tendency. Here you'll get central limit theorem. Central limit theorem means central. Okay. Limit theorem. This is an important topic from your exam point of view. Many a times these questions are asked on this topic only. Dispersion, skewness and kurtosis. Now what do you mean by these words skewness and kurtosis? Skewness means vagueness. This is called as vague. Skew means vague. And kurtosis means opposite of that. Very sharp. So what is the vagueness and what is the sharpness? Both the things are included in this. Correlation and regression. Here you'll get definitely two numericals. Roughly you get one case study in exam, and that is also for 5 marks. If you understand it, it's the easiest case study. Otherwise, it's the most difficult case study. Correlation and regression. Roughly, I've seen almost two case studies coming from this topic only. Two case studies. Huh? One is on correlation part and second is on regression part. So that's why you need to focus more on this. Time series, these are simpler topics, means smaller case studies are there over here. But then also time series, estimation and simulation. These three. One, see this. What all are the statistics topics? I'll tell you. 9, 7, 5, time series. This is all statistics. LPP is not statistic. Probability is the probability. Yeah, you can consider this, but this is different. You can consider this under also statistics only. Then central tendency. This is a statistics topic. Unit 2 is there. Unit 4 is there. Correct. 1 is there. Means almost here everything except linear programming. LPP is a bit different than all the remaining topics. Okay. Time series, then again you will have numericals on this, case studies on this. But importantly, I'll tell you, if you understand correlation and regression, again I'm telling you, listen to this. If you understand correlation and regression properly, okay, everyone, if you understand unit 4 properly, it'll be easy for you to grasp time series and estimation. 5 and 7 are dependent on that correlation and regression. Okay, so that's why focus on correlation and regression very properly. LPP is totally different. Probability also, to be frank, it's different. It's not related to 5 7, but it's a part of statistics, but it's not related to these 5 7 and other earlier topics. Okay, so linear program probability, you'll get three types of probabilities. Okay, what are the three probabilities you have in your exam? One is Bernoulli. Write it. One sec. Bernoulli, you will have it. Bernoulli. Then second you have binomial. Binomial. And third you have is Poisson. These are the, I won't say headache. These are the only three which are used throughout the world. See here, not only in CIB, throughout the world you go, you'll only find these three these probabilities only. Everything in the world is divided into these three only. Okay. So Bernoulli, binomial, and Poisson. If you study this, you'll be able to grasp the probability better. Then second is estimation. Estimation means you have to estimate the future values. This is again dependent on this time series and correlation. LPP. LPP means you are having actually two methods of linear programming. Okay, but in CAIIB we are having only graphical method. There are two methods. Okay, one is graphical, and second is called as simplex. Simplex method. Simplex is too tough. Simplex won't be asked to you in exam because simplex method is done in 3 pages. 3 pages problem is there in simplex. You don't have time for that. Best is graphical. So that's why only graphical is asked in your LPP. Okay, and various theory topics are also asked. So more of LPP is on theory and some numericals. One numerical you'll get it and as a case study over here. Okay, case studies I'll tell you in module this A. You'll get it a case study of 5 marks over here. Time series and estimation, you will get roughly, yeah, one case study on time series, estimation time series, yeah, time series 5 marks. Okay, probability very hard. It's not always 5 marks case study. They ask you 1 or 2 marks numericals on this. Okay, and correlation you'll definitely get 5 marks case study, 5 marks over here. These all are theory. No case study, sampling techniques, no central tendency, no. These three you will be getting only theory topics. Case studies are on unit number 4, 5. Probability sometimes it might come or might not come. See here, it depends. This is always a rough thing. But 5 you will get it. Estimation, no 5 marks case study. It's only 1 mark or 2 marks case studies. Okay. So focus more on. I will again suggest focus more on correlation and regression. Once you are through in correlation and regression, these remaining topics are easy for you. Okay. Then HRM. HRM actually I am not taking this. I am taking module A and module C. But then also I'll give you the details of HRM because I have taken this earlier. So I know it. Okay. So should I buy books? No, no, don't. Here, I would, if you want to study yourself something extra, if you have time. Okay. If you have time, only then buy the books. Otherwise, my personal suggestion is follow the classes, follow the note, ebooks, follow these tests. Okay. Then means one question or 5 questions. Here, 5 marks case study means they'll give you one case study and they'll ask you 5 questions based on that case study. Okay, that is called as 5 marks case study. So if you have time, only then read the books, go through the books. Otherwise, I would suggest go through the classes, the ebooks, the tests. That's enough. Don't do anything else because you don't get time. See here, after all, yeah, you should make your notes. Personal notes are very essential because what happens is I'll teach you as per whatever is the requirement of each student, right? But somebody amongst you might be feeling something difficult, something easy. So if you make your notes, okay, if you make your own notes, it becomes easier for you. Always remember this. Personal notes, okay. How many of you write personal diaries? You might be writing in your childhood. You might have written this friend dissed me. This friend that did that thing. This guy did thing. I'm not feeling right. At that time, you might have written. So now, if you look at this, you'll see those problems were so minor. Yes, the problems were so minor at that time. Similarly, it's of the personal notes. So notes also work like that only. You write whatever you feel, whatever is difficult, and afterwards when you study, you feel, "Arey, this topic was so easy, and I have written it so difficult over here." So these things happen in life. Personal diary is equal to personal notes. Keep it that simple, isn't it? Okay. So fundamentals of HR. So here, no problem, nothing, no numerical. Only this. What fundamentals of HR means? Only this. What? How does HR work in the organization? What is the importance of HR? What is the importance of that HR personnel? How he or she should be. Now, see here, important thing is we always see that. I'll tell you one important difference in our life now. We always, and also in HR, we always used to have, we have a word of speaking, businessmen, workmen, manners. So that is a major change in HR now. It's never businessman now. It's business person. It's never man hours now. It's working hours. Because you shouldn't be gender biased. And that has an important change has come up in this HR also. You can't say that whether the CEO will be a male or female. It's as simple, isn't it? So that is a major change in the thinking, major shift. Okay. So fundamentals of HR means relate to that mainly. Okay. Development of human resources, human implications of the organizations. Okay. So human implications of the development of HR means what? How has HR developed since many years? Okay. Earlier it was called as personnel, then it was called as HRM. Nowadays we call it HRD. HRM means they said that human resource management. How can a human resource be managed? Nowadays we call it human resource development. It can be developed. You can't manage a human being. How can you manage a human being? Because human being has his or her own thoughts, right? Human implications on the organizations, how the organizations are affected by HR, employee feedback, and this is a major topic in employee feedback. You'll definitely get a few questions on this. 360-degree appraisal, reward systems, golden banana scheme, all these things are included over here. Then human implications means you will get this jury window and all these things. Okay. Yeah, definitely. See here, I'll tell you one thing. You'll definitely clear this. All of you guys who are listening, be sure you follow the classes and follow whatever I'm saying. You'll definitely clear the exam. You need not worry about anything. Okay. Just follow the classes, ebooks, and tests. Tests are just knowledge sake. Means you can definitely judge where you stand. Okay. Then in HRM, you have performance management, conflict management, and negotiation, and HRM and IT. These are all the theory topics. Okay, the words themselves are explanatory for you. How to manage the performance. Conflict means there are various theories over here now. Various theories will come in. There are almost 12 to 13 theories which will come in. Okay, so these theories you'll have to follow. Coming to module C, again, this is what I am taking. I'll be taking this module C over here. Okay, module B and D will be taken by, I think so, Suprabha ma'am. Okay, she is also means senior in this HR topics. Okay, so module C, HRM, credit management. This is mainly related to a branch loan disbursement and monitoring. All big loans. Here, we are not talking here of the loans which are of 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh. We are talking here of the loans of which are of around 5 crores and above. Okay, so CIB is mainly, remember one thing you always remember about CIB. CIB is not about this like JIB branch banking. Okay, branch banking is very smaller topic of CIB. You are here working as a HO. How to manage the branch, how to manage the company, how to manage the department. That's what is your goal over here. Okay, that is your angle. So coming back, overview of credit management means how to manage the loans. How are the loans managed? This is again the index. From here you go to 18, 19, 20, 21. You'll get the headings in this unit number 17, and then in details you'll be getting in further topics. Analysis of financial statements means here you'll get ratio analysis. All the ratios, where three types of ratios. What are the three types of ratios? Those who have studied in this accounts, what are those three types of ratios? Anyone remembers? What are the three types of ratios? Anyone? Okay, those who are watching on YouTube, you can type in the comment section also. Here also you can type in the comment section. Three ratios, right? Profitability ratio, turnover ratio, and the third one, right? So profitability, mainly profitability means again there are five types in this. Turnover again, and third is that solvency ratio, right? So these are the three types of ratios. You'll again follow this. Working capital finance. Working capital, this is one of the difficult tasks in your banking. Always remember. Term loans are a bit easier, but working finance is very difficult to handle. Because term loans means what? You know the purpose. Car loan. Car loan is a term loan. Home loan. Home loan is a term loan. You give once only. I'll give 20 lakhs or give 50 lakhs and that loan is over. Then that person will pay the EMI. But working capital, I won't give this full amount. It's like this OD, right? Somebody will take out, if I sanction 50 lakhs, somebody will take 2 lakhs out, somebody will input 3 lakhs. So, this is a difficult task for monitoring. Then credit delivery and straight through processing. Credit delivery means what? Basically, how to deliver that loan, how to disburse that loan. Term loans are disbursed in which way? Working capital loans are disbursed in which way? Pre-shipment finance is disbursed in which way? These are all the topics in this credit delivery. STP. STP means what? Which are easier loans. Whatever is easier, immediately you can disburse it. Don't waste your time on STP, isn't it? Then credit control and monitoring, then risk management and credit rating. These are again the topics of technical part. Okay, how to control the loans, how to manage the risk, rehabilitation and recovery. Recovery is always done for willful defaulters, and rehabilitation is done for genuine defaulters. Always remember, there are two types of defaulters in your bank. One is genuine. Genuine means what? Due to his situation, he has become genuine. Means what? COVID situation, he can't pay his EMIs. So that's a genuine defaulter. So that can be dealt with as a rehabilitation part. But recovery is done for willful, ran away, right? Many of us have seen this ran away, right? All those various names. Now I won't name them. All these big names we have seen this, right? So these are all willful. When you are willful, you have to go for recovery action. Stressed assets and insolvency. This is one of the important codes which has come up in banking. Remember, insolvency code. This has solved majority of the problems of the bank. Okay, Surface Act has solved, but this act is bigger than Surface Act. This is the best solution for the present times. Okay. Then you have module D, compliance in banks and corporate governance. So compliance functions, how the compliance is. See here, compliance is the major part in banking now, because many of the banks are fined by RBI for not following the compliance. So that's why this topic has been taken over here. Compliance function in banks, compliance audit, compliance governance structure, how the governance is maintained. Governance means what? The other word for governance is transparency. Remember, anywhere you see the word governance, it means transparency. Okay, how it should be kept transparent as it is. Okay, so audit should be there for compliance framework. These are all the big topics to be studied. Framework of identification of compliance issues and compliance risks. So again, theory topic. This will be majorly theory part. Then compliance culture and GRC framework, compliance function and role of chief compliance officers. Now, what is the chief compliance officer? This you will study. What are his responsibilities, his or her? What are his or her responsibilities? What is the compliance function? What is the fraud and vigilance department in bank, and how does it function? This is all the studies which we will be doing in module D. Of course, I won't be taking that because I'll be dealing only in module A and C. Okay, so that's why module D is also a bit theory part. Okay, module A and C. A you will be having numericals. C you will be having again numericals. Here, C also you will be having the numericals. Huh? Here you will be having the numericals on this analysis of financial statements. 5 marks, roughly 5 into 2. Many a times you get 2 case studies from this. Okay, 5 marks, 2 case studies. Working capital finance, generally 1 case study, 5 marks, 5 into 1. Term loans, they don't give you any case study on this because that's a easier part. These two are difficult parts. Okay, so here you get the case studies. And module D, I don't think so you'll be getting many case studies because it's more of a theory topic. Okay, so that was it. That was a portion. All those who are watching on YouTube, okay, this is our batch. Okay, those who are on in the class, yeah, you can leave now. Okay, so I'll be closing this after this. So those who are watching on YouTube, see this batch is starting today only. Evening 7 p.m. we have started. 80% discount is going on. Double validity on Mahapacks is there. So definitely, I would suggest join the batch, because in Mahapacks, I would suggest join the Mahapacks. In Mahapacks, you are getting 15 plus batches per subject. Okay, per subject, 15 plus batches. Even if you study, follow this batch once, every batch once, you'll automatically learn that subject. Use the code Y432. Never forget this code. Okay, this code will give you this 80% off. If you are on the app, you'll get 1% extra. Okay, this is for you guys, those who are watching on YouTube. Okay, so coming back, so let me show you how to get this here, because this is what happens. Let's go to Adda 24/7. Those who are on YouTube, kindly watch this, how to earn the discounts. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, class is there tomorrow, 7 to 8. Same timing you will be having the classes also now. Okay, guys. Same timing, 7 to 8 you will be having the class. Everyone, class is there tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, no. One sec. Tomorrow there is no class. Okay, got it. Thanks, sir. You reminded me. Tomorrow there is no class, huh? Tomorrow it's yeah, the schedule is given to you. Yeah. Tomorrow there is no class. That's what. Good that you reminded me here. Otherwise, I would have told you tomorrow is a class. No, tomorrow is no class. Okay. I think so. There's the schedule given. Okay. So how to go about it? See this. Those who are in YouTube. Okay. You will be reminded of the class. Okay. Click on JIB and CIB. Once you click on JIB and CIB, you'll see this JIB, CIB Mahapack, CIB 23, JIB 23. Click on CIB 23, you'll see the batches. Click on this May 24 batch, March 24 batch. See this one, okay? You'll get the details. All the details means what are the dates, what are the timings, what are the study plans. Importantly, I'll tell you, recorded videos are available for everyone. So what happens if you miss out on any class due to bank pressure? You can definitely go back. Two interactive classes. You can ask the questions as you guys are asking now. Okay. So more on this discount. See this. Click on more offers. Click on put the code Y432. Click on apply. Look at this. 80% off you're getting. 23,999 reduces to 4,799. That's why I'm saying join the batch ASAP. Okay. In fact, you can go for Mahapacks also. What is a Mahapack? Okay, look at this Mahapack. Okay, let me show you. Mahapack is a simpler thing. 15 batches per subject. Click on this. See the JIB, CIB Mahapack. Clicked. You'll see the CIB ka Mahapack. Click on the CIB ka Mahapack. This 15. You'll see the details. Details means 15 plus batches on this ABM, BFM, all those four subjects, right? Mock tests are there, ebooks are there, everything is available. Number two, recorded videos obviously are there. So again, click on more offers over here. Put the code Y432. Y432. Click on apply. Again, see this 80% off. 35,996 reduces to 7,199. So that's why I would suggest go for it. And 15 plus batches, double validity, 12 months, right? 12 months you can use the same pack. If you divide this 7,200 roughly by 12 months, you'll get what? Hardly 600 per month, hardly 20 rupees per day. And if you say 15 plus batches, hardly 30 paise per batch, isn't it? Not a bad deal. Okay. Everyone must go for it. Okay. Okay. Chalo bye. Okay. Next batch you'll be notified. I think so. It'll be there on Monday. I think so. I don't know exactly. Yeah, but you'll be get the notification. Okay. Schedule it's there. It'll be given. Okay. I'll share this on Monday also. I'll share all the schedule. Okay. On Monday when we start the actual subject, I'll share the schedules with you guys. Okay. Chalo, bye from my side, everyone. Today, orientation class. So, introduction was there. From Monday, we'll be starting the class. Okay, the topics. Chalo, bye, everyone. Hope so you have enjoyed it, and importantly, you have understood what is to be done. Importantly, remember what is to be done is important. Okay. Chalo, bye from my side. You'll get the notification. Sangeeta, you'll get the notification. Okay. Chalo, bye.